I want you to just, for a second, try to imagine an explosion, but one so fast it actually starts to approach the speed of light.
Right.
Today, we're diving into a black hole blast so powerful, astronomers are comparing it to a solar flare from our own sun, but scaled up 10 billion times.
That's exactly what we're looking at. We're focused on what's called an active galactic nucleus, or AGN.
Which is really just a fancy term for a super active black hole at the center of a galaxy.
Precisely. This one is in a galaxy called NGC 3783, about 135 million light years away. And we got this incredible new data from two telescopes working together, ESA's XMM-Newton and the new XRISM mission.
And it was that combination that really unlocked this, right? The X-ray view.
Oh, absolutely. It gave us a spectacular new level of detail.
So the astronomers were watching this spot for about 10 days, and that's when things got interesting. What exactly were they tracking?
They were tracking a really dramatic flare in soft X-rays coming from right around the black hole, but it was what happened next that was unprecedented. That burst immediately triggered what we call an ultra-fast outflow, a UFO. Basically, winds of gas accelerating to an incredible speed.
How incredible are we talking?
We're talking 57,000 kilometers per second.
Wow. Just to put that in perspective for everyone, that's nearly 20% of the speed of light.
19%, yeah. The cosmic speed demon. And get this, the most stunning detail was the time scale.
How fast did all happen?
Right. This wind formed and accelerated from, a standstill to 19% of light speed in a single day.
In 24 hours. That's almost instantaneous on a cosmic scale.
It is. And this gas was being ejected from the accretion disk, which is an area only about 50 times the size of the black hole itself.
So when scientists see speeds like that, they must have a usual suspect, a go-to explanation, right?
They do. The standard model is that intense radiation pressure is the cause. Essentially, the sheer amount of light blasting out from the disk physically pushes the matter away.
But I'm guessing that's not what happened here.
That's where the real mystery started. When they ran the numbers, the radiation pressure it wasn't nearly enough to explain that kind of acceleration that quickly. It just didn't add up.
So if it's not the light, what else could possibly generate that kind of force?
This is the big revelation. The data points very strongly to a process called magnetic reconnection.
Okay, so break that down for us.
Think of the magnetic field lines near the black hole, like a mess of tangled rubber bands being twisted tighter and tighter. Magnetic reconnection is the moment they suddenly snap, break, and reconfigure themselves into a simpler shape. And that snap releases a colossal amount of energy all at once.
Wait a minute, that sounds really familiar. Isn't that the same thing that causes solar flares on our sun?
It is. It's the exact same fundamental physics. The discovery suggests this process is universal. It works the same way everywhere.
So the same elegant process that powers a solar flare is what's driving this blast 10 billion times more powerful halfway across the universe. Thinking about these incredibly complex, interconnected systems and finding those connection points, it actually reminds me that progress often depends on understanding just that. If you need help with your own complex systems like AI training, automation, or software development, and you're trying to figure out where intelligent agents can make the most impact for your business, you should check out embersilk.com.
And if we connect this magnetic discovery back to the bigger picture, it really changes things for our understanding of galactic evolution.
How so?
These ultra-fast outflows, these UFOs, they are the engine of something we call feedback.
So this blast doesn't just happen in isolation, it's actively, shaping its own galaxy?
Absolutely. The winds are so powerful, they literally push huge amounts of gas out of the host galaxy. That regulates how many new stars can form, and it helps determine the galaxy's final shape over billions of years.
So understanding this magnetic engine is a key to unlocking the history of how the universe was built.
It's a huge piece of the puzzle, yeah.
That is genuinely inspiring. To think that we can look at our own small sun, understand a physical law like magnetic reconnection, and then apply that exact same rule to understand a monstrous black hole engine millions of light years away, it really shows how connected everything is.
It's a beautiful example of universal physics.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.